I'm Mark Viette, and I'm going to give you a few tips on how to grow the very best blueberries right in your own backyard. You know, I shop and I find that, sometimes you can find really good fresh tasting blueberries, but many times you'll find them in these very tiny containers and they're not sweet and fresh tasting. So you can grow them right in your own backyard. There's just a couple things you need to keep in mind. Blueberries enjoy bright shade, a little protection from the sun. They'll even grow in full sun, but it's important to remember that you need to have at least 3 different types of blueberries so they can cross-pollinate. So I've got 3 blueberries right around me here. They're blooming at the same time, so that's important too. Depending on where you live, it's important that you check what types of blueberries will grow in your own backyard and make sure you get the 3 different varieties that are blooming at the same time. The other thing that I learned is blueberries do like to be rejuvenated and pruned. Now, I failed to do that with these blueberries here. So you're going to notice some dead and dying parts of these blueberries. I had a choice of trying to bring these back into great production or how to start over with brand new plants. And let's look at some of the new plants that I've got and how you should plant them. You can purchase blueberries bare root through the mail with no soil, or you can find blueberries that are grown in containers. And one of the things that you'll notice here is this plant is well rooted. I am moving the plant and it's hard to move it back and forth. That means that's a great root system. That's real important. This is about 1 year old. To save a little bit on time, I'm going to go ahead and also talk about a more established blueberry. This is more like 2, maybe 3 years old. Numerous stems coming from the base of the plant. And if you look, you can see about 200 blueberries that have already been produced. Remember, you need to get 3 different varieties, and if you buy them like this that are well established, you can see by pulling this out of the container, it has a fantastic root system. And you can see it's made up of bark and peat moss as the soil. They really like a low pH, so you really don't want to use a lot of organic compost made up of leaves. You might want to use something like peat moss, and I really like to use what is known as cottonseed meal. It is a fantastic organic fertilizer. I like to use the organic cottonseed meal, and you broadcast that around your plants, or you mix it in the soil when you plant them. And really, when you start out with a blueberry plant like this, it won't take but maybe 1 year before you can see great production right in your own backyard. It's really simple and easy and well worthwhile to grow blueberries. I'm Mark Viette, and this is how simple and easy blueberries can be to add right to your garden.